Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Monday, December 23rd. We've got an active weather week ahead with several systems moving through, and what that means for us will be some daily rain and snow chances each and every day. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Again, a favorable storm track from the Pacific will keep daily rain and snow chances in the forecast. We are tracking the potential as well with temperatures hovering around freezing, especially out there this morning for some pockets of mixed precipitation, some freezing rain, sleet possible at times, but overall staying predominantly rain or snow, but keep in mind for some slick spots out there. Near normal to above normal temperatures will continue all the way through this weekend, so we are looking at afternoon highs generally above freezing with overnight lows hovering around or below freezing. So again, supporting that mix of rain and snow, transitioning to mostly snow during the overnight and early morning hours. And taking a quick look at satellite for you this morning, well-defined cold front moving through southern Idaho this morning, and as a result, we do have plenty of precipitation out there this morning. Taking a quick look at radar overall, just seeing a mix of rain and snow showers continuing to build into eastern Idaho this morning. Taking a look at the precipitation type, predominantly rain through the Magic Valley, lower Snake Plain, a mix of pockets of freezing rain and mostly snow as you get into the higher country further north and east. But other than that, keep an eye out there this morning for some slick roads, especially as you head up into the mountains. Some pockets of freezing drizzle across the Snake River Plain as well could lead to some slippery conditions out there. But taking a look heading into the extended time frame, we aren't looking at too much as far as seeing much of that continue throughout the day. Looks like it should just be a this morning event. So this is the HER model here, 10, 11, 12. Most of that's through I-15, US 20 by about noon today. And then by the afternoon, things do clear out behind that cold front, colder and drier air mass settling in to finish out the day. And take a look at the bigger picture for you guys. So no shortage of moisture in the Northeast Pacific. Overall, very large storm systems are going to continue to drive atmospheric river moisture up into portions of the western United States and Canada as we get the remnants of that building into Idaho over the next several days through the weekend. And taking a quick look at the weather risk outlook for your next 5 days, we'll focus on a mix of rain and snow, generally light amounts here over the next 3 days, but keep in mind for some winter travel conditions at times. Conditions turn colder and a little bit heavier as we head past the Christmas holiday, especially into our mountain areas as a more focused and targeted atmospheric river of moisture builds in to round out the work week into the weekend. And take a look at the 7-day rainfall and quantitative precipitation forecast for the lower 48. As you can see, very active storm trend here into Washington, Oregon, Northern California, and that extends into the Great Basin and Northern Rockies as well. So we are tracking an extended period of precipitation impacts in our region. And what does that mean timing-wise? We'll break this down into a few systems. This morning's should just be focused mostly on this morning, mix of rain, snow, but by this afternoon, things really start to clear out outside of some isolated showers around Island Park. And then heading into Christmas Eve. We'll start off the morning mostly dry. Things will pick up during the afternoon and evening hours and continue through the morning hours on Christmas Day. So if you have any travel plans out there for tomorrow into tomorrow night, keep in mind there will be some rain and snow out there. But for much of the day on Christmas, we are looking at snow showers in the morning, transitioning to mostly dry conditions throughout the daytime hours into Wednesday night. But starting Thursday, we're going to see an extended period of widespread precipitation continuing to build into Idaho. Again, mostly snow with this event as we trend a bit colder during the later part of the week, but temperatures will be conducive across our lowest elevations for that mix of rain and snow to continue. Some pretty high snow liquid ratios there in some of the valleys. But overall, looking at that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday, widespread precipitation chances. And let's talk temperatures and amounts over the next several days. This morning, temperatures are going to be in the 20s and 30s across the board to start things off. Afternoon highs 30s, 40s to low 50s. And expected precipitation amounts for today, again, just about a trace to a couple inches in the valleys for snow. Again, mostly staying all rain as you get across the lower Snake Plain into the Magic Valley. And overall amounts should stay fairly light outside of some higher totals. Upslope flow into the Tetons. Heading into Tuesday, no big changes there. Temperatures at or below freezing in the morning. Afternoon highs still hanging out in those 30s, 40s to low 50s. And as far as precipitation amounts on Tuesday, should be fairly light. Again, we're tracking that break heading into tonight, into early tomorrow. But overall, things will increase throughout the day. Just maybe a trace to another couple inches in the mountain areas. And as far as precipitation goes, still looking fairly light in nature. And heading into Wednesday, colder air mass is going to be settling in for midweek for you. So overall, teens, 20s, and 30s to start things off on Wednesday. Afternoon highs now staying below 40 for just about everybody. We're looking at afternoon highs in the 30s for most folks. And on Christmas Day, so if you're thinking of a white Christmas, we do have pretty good chances of at least a trace to a couple inches across all elevations heading into Wednesday morning. So not exactly a ton of snow, but certainly keeping an eye out there for the white Christmas potential region-wide on that, but certainly across our higher elevations. But as far as precipitation goes, still remaining fairly light in nature. And for Thursday, another cold morning. Everybody's going to be in the teens and 20s for Thursday. Afternoon highs warming up slightly, 20s, 30s, and 40s. And for Thursday, this is going to be the kickoff of that extended period of active weather I was talking about. So overall, we're going to see snow and rain amounts increase from what we saw Monday through Wednesday. So this is just taking a look at Thursday. Again, maybe about 1 to 4, 5, 6 inches in the valleys up towards our higher elevations. And you can really start to see a few areas pick out for you. So this is going to be west-southwest moisture transport from the Pacific. So we are going to see upslope flow, higher totals into the western central mountains, higher elevations southeast of the Snake River Plain, and up around Island Park in the Tetons. But you can see that really steep drop-off as you get up into southwest Montana as these mountains end up shadowing that area, so much higher precipitation totals in these southwest westerly upslope areas with much less totals as you get further north. But translated to rain, we are going to see that mix of rain and snow, highest totals for snow again into the higher elevations. And heading into Friday, another cold morning with everybody below freezing, afternoon highs getting into those 30s to low 40s. And for Friday, little change there. We're still looking at a trace to several more inches in the valleys, but certainly keeping that snow machine going up into the higher elevations. And as far as rain goes, still tracking that rain-snow mix. And heading into your weekend, rinse and repeat, if not warming up just a touch heading into this weekend as we get more moisture building in. Overnight lows generally below freezing, with afternoon highs still in those 30s and 40s. And for Saturday, it looks like the precipitation will keep it going. So again, fairly active day continues for Saturday, if not a touch warmer. So we're losing a little bit of that potential in our lower elevations for snow. But certainly as you get up into the mountain valleys in those areas, some appreciable snow up around Galena, Central Mountains, and along the spine on the Wyoming border. And as far as rain goes, again, still tracking that mix of rain and snow, given those marginal temperatures. And for Sunday, you guessed it, temperatures at, around, or below freezing for your Sunday. Afternoon highs still hanging out in those 30s and 40s, some 50s possible up around the Magic Valley, which is pretty decent there for December 29th. But speaking of precip, we still got that coming in for Sunday. This is day 7 now of precipitation. But still a trace to a couple inches in the valleys for most. Highest totals, again, shifting up into those mountain areas as a mix of rain and snow continues. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Monday and stay safe out there.